with speculation at an all-time high right now. The second year for so many skill position players in the NFL is a massive do or die, make or break year. When going to eBay looking at 2021 Panini and filtering out by football and sold items only, you can see that 665,138 cards have been sold in the last 90 days. Has 2021 football card product finally taken over that of 2020? Because when I go to 2020 Panini and filters sold items the past 90 days, I find 513,067 cards sold in the last 90 days. That's approximately 150,000 cards less than the 2021 numbers. So I think that's a resounding yes.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So I believe in this mail day, I've got some more 2021 rookies, some second year breakout candidates in this mail that I can't wait to share with you guys. Let's see what's in here, who I bought, what I paid for it, my plans for the card, my analysis around the player, a deep dive, sports analytics. Let's dig in. Now, real quick, if this is your first time here and you want to learn how to make laser-focused football card investments, sell football cards effectively, and all kinds of football card stuff, smash that subscribe button. Stay tuned so you don't miss a single step. Let's go. All right, guys, man, I can't thank you guys enough. Thanks to you guys, that controversial QB's video released just last Friday has gotten over 500 views already and almost 50 thumbs up. Really enjoyed making that one. Ooh, we got a package inside a package here. I like it. I'm excited. It means it's something good. They want to secure it nicely. I'm not even going to worry about the scissors on that. I'm so excited, right? Here we go. Shout out to Top Notch Sports Breaks there. Top Notch Investing. All right. Well, they let me get a steal on this card, guys. Let me tell you.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta take it out. Oof, be careful with it, be careful. You don't want to damage the corner. These origins are, sensitive on the corners. You can already see a touch of white there on that top right corner. There we go. On card auto, though, Nico Collins, wide receiver on the Houston Texans, second year player. This is a practice jersey, but you do see the Texans logos and stuff. Origins on card auto. Oof, let me tell you guys a little bit about Nico Collins before I tell you how much I paid for this, all right? He's one of my favorite sleepers in 2022 because of the quarterback situation. Davis Mills, a second-year player, they also drafted with their first pick in the third round. Davis Mills had the fourth best deep ball completion percentage in 2021. The guy's got an incredible deep ball, incredible throwing mechanics, decent mobility, but he's extremely accurate and extremely proficient in the intermediate and deep sectors of the field. And Nico Collins was also a third-round pick, the end of the third round, but out of Michigan, he's 6'4", 215 pounds, broke out at a pretty early age of 19.5. His college yards per reception, 93rd percentile at 19.7. That means he is a deep ball threat. His college dominator, decent, but you look at his height-adjusted speed score of 109.2. That's a 90th percentile with a massive catch radius of 95th percentile. And you look at his game log from last year as a rookie, sharing that depth chart with Brandon Cooks and Chris Conley, Chris Moore, and Danny Amendola. Not to mention Tyrod Taylor started out the season. Tyrod Taylor also played a little bit in the middle when he came back. However, Davis Mills was named the official starter at the beginning of December. And after that, you saw Nico Collins' snap share go up. 3 out of the last 5 games of the season, Nico Collins had red zone targets. He converted that into 1 touchdown there in Week 16 against the Chargers. Nico Collins' skill set lends very well to being a deep ball threat. He's shown to have sticky hands with that massive catch radius. He's not quite as fast as Mike Evans, but the size and everything, I compare him to like that of a Mike Evans. And this beautiful Origins short print on-card autograph, Nico Collins with the big Texans logo. I was able to snipe this for $8. Just one of my favorite sleepers for this upcoming season. The Texans are likely to move on from Deshaun Watson, or they're forced to keep him, but he still doesn't play a down in 2022 because of criminal charges or ongoing investigation or an NFL suspension. We don't know what's going to happen with him, but it's not a good situation for him right now. Davis Mills is likely 99% confident that he will be the starter in 2022, and Nico Collins could arguably be the number 2 wide receiver on that depth chart. He is ranked as the number 2 wide receiver on that depth chart according to Pro Football Focus, and Davis Mills with an incredible deep ball completion percentage, number 4 in the league last year with those incredible mechanics. I'm really excited about Nico Collins going off for a 4-touchdown game. All of a sudden, this card goes from the low price that I sniped it for of $8 to that of $30, $40, respectable number, because it is on card autograph. It is a beautiful artistic set short print card with that little bit of whitening on the corner. I'm probably gonna just sell this card raw. If you guys have watched a video, I'll link in the description below, between comparing profit margins of PSA 10, 9, SGC, BGS, even HGA, and raw of Joe Burrow from before he broke out to after he broke out in his streak there going into the Super Bowl. You'll get an understanding of the kind of profit margin you could realize from raw, and you can sell raw cards for roughly the same amount of profit margin when the player breaks out as graded cards, so long as you take excellent pictures and you're listing your card like a pro, like I've also shared in another video recently. Link in the description below. Second package. Ooh, hoodies. Hoodies Collectibles. Shout out to Hoodies Collectibles. I know they sell a lot of cards. They got a lot of great football cards on there. Always fantastic shipping. I mean, look at this. Extra top loader. Like, how can you complain about that, right? We got a second Nico Collins. Look at this, a brand new set. This is my first 2021 Mosaic in my hands here. Excited about this. Let me get this out and take a good look at this card. Man, this card looks to be in really good shape. You know, dimples have been a problem in the past for Mosaic, which has been why it's really hard to get a 10 for a grade on them. You can maybe see some dimples right next to that rookie card logo to the right of it. Otherwise, this card is in really good shape. Just did a deep dive on Nico Collins. All about entry price point. This is a short print parallel from that 2021 Mosaic set that's recently dropped. I do really like the design. However, Mosaic didn't catch on great in 2020. Maybe it'll do a little bit better this year. Certainly, this design's not going to hurt it, because I think this design does look really cool. I'm a fan for sure. And that silver on it just looks amazing, right? But I sniped this for $2, guys. $2.58. Shout out to Steve the Hitman, my co-host on the Thursday night live stream, the Card Dog live stream. After the show one Thursday night, we were talking about Nico Collins being a deep sleeper, and we were looking at some of his auctions, and lo and behold, he was bidding on this auction. He told me about it, and then a few minutes later, I pulled it up, and I actually bid on it. Totally forgot that he said he was on a Mosaic Silver Nico Collins. Saw that it had like 15 seconds left, and put in a few dollars on it, and totally sniped him. And it was hilarious. It was hilarious, needless to say. So yeah, shout out. This one's for you, Steve. If I want to stash him in Dynasty, I want to stash his rookie card. You know what I'm saying, guys? So we're going to get into more of why that's so important to correlate Dynasty rankings and projections with football cards. Definitely want to make sure you're subscribed. If you like the content, make sure you hit us a thumbs up on the video as well. Ooh, check it out, guys. We got a rookie ticket auto 2020 Optic rookie ticket auto, Bryan Edwards from the Las Vegas Raiders. Yeah, so it turns out my phone ran out of storage. I didn't delete the last mail day. I've been taking a lot of family video stuff lately, so phone ran out of storage and it just stopped. So I'm having to go back and kind of like piece together, like show you. I think Bryan Edwards is safely the wide receiver 2 on the Raiders behind Hunter Renfrow. You could potentially throw Darren Waller, the tight end, there. But when you look at Bryan Edwards' past, it seems to be very explosive. He broke out at such a young age, at 17.8. That puts him at 100th percentile at South Carolina. He's only 23 right now. going into his 3rd year. And he did get 3 touchdowns last year. We saw him come on pretty strong in certain games. He had 58 targets, to which he converted into 571 yards with 3 touchdowns. And currently, his ADP is so dirt low. He's currently ranked wide receiver number 93 at an ADP of 209.4. Going back to his athletic profile, he had a 48.4, 95th percentile college dominator at South Carolina, and an 87th percentile 30% target share total ball hog at South Carolina, drafted in the beginning of the 3rd round to the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, what's so interesting is that new head coach Josh McDaniels and the front office of the Las Vegas Raiders has shown that they are not fully committed to Derek Carr. And Derek Carr's favorite weapon that kind of developed over the course of last season was Hunter Renfrow. And we knew he already really loved Darren Waller. And they lost Henry Ruggs. So Bryan Edwards, actually, some of the touchdowns he made, like against Philadelphia in Week 7 or Kansas City in Week 10, or against Cleveland in Week 15 when he was being covered by Denzel Ward, were very good contested catches. And his overall grade from Pro Football Focus last year was 63.5 in receiving. Compared that, though, to his projected fantasy points of only 30.8 and position rank of wide receiver 93 at a 209 ADP. He's likely to go undrafted in some seasonal-long fantasy leagues this upcoming year. I think he is absolutely worth a $10 snipe on an Optic on-card rookie ticket auto. I was able to snipe this card for $16 in an auction and felt very good about that price point, as we've seen the breakout potential for wide receiver on a 4-touchdown game in a high media scrutiny scenario, whether it be the regular season, the beginning primetime game. Las Vegas has a lot of fans, a lot of eyeballs. 4-touchdown game from Bryan Edwards will certainly spike his cards, and if you could get this for $16, you could easily flip it for $40, $50, maybe $60 or $70, depending on the breakout that we see from this young man. He's got a ton of time left. He's not only a stash in Dynasty, we're hoping that he continues to progress in target share on the Raiders, and maybe that changes with Josh McDaniels. So very interesting 2022 3rd-year breakout candidate. Super deep sleeper, but picking this up for $16 was a home run. And you can see he's got pretty good penmanship. I love just the on-card aspect of the blue Sharpie on this Optic rookie ticket auto set. The condition of this card is very good. These cards grade really well, so this is a card I definitely, looking at this, the surface of this, I'd be very tempted to submit this to a grading company like SGC and see if it comes back a 10, because that's only going to add, significant value over and above what I paid for this card. So there you have it, guys. Stay tuned. We've got a lot of fun content in the works. I'll see you in that next video. Peace. Shout out to all the new Patreon members: Manny, Sealed Wax Investor, Clayton Wilson, 449 Todd, Spooey 385, Denny Korn, Jordan Etcher, Jorge, Scott Sorge. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll see you guys in that next video. Peace. 513,000 and 60 513,000. I hear daily almost tweets and reports that